What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and it is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. And I originally wasn't going to do a tropical update today because from yesterday into this morning, a lot has stayed the same, but now a lot has changed in the last few hours from this morning to right now with the tropics. So now I'm gonna have to do a tropical update to give you guys a heads up what's going on. So what we know so far is that Hurricane Darby is no longer a major hurricane and lost its major characteristics, and it's either a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 hurricane. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the wind again. But I also heard that the eye is reappearing as it's going on its weakening phase, and it should be dissipated by Saturday morning from its remnants by the southeast of Hawaii, like right near there. Right near the southeast of Hawaii. Yeah. Hawaii doesn't get direct hits from Pacific hurricanes, but they still could feel the effects from it from time to time. Like, feel the effects from Pacific hurricanes or tropical storms. So, if you guys live in Hawaii, you guys are definitely not safe from hurricanes. Pure and simple, because you're definitely surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. There's no way you're safe from that. And you guys are also exposed to tsunamis from time to time. And you guys do happen to feel the effects from Pacific hurricanes from time to time. Yeah, I can't remember the last direct hurricane that hit Hawaii, which was a Pacific hurricane. I mean, you guys are definitely not safe from severe weather. Especially being surrounded by all that water in the Pacific. You guys also remember that blizzard that hit you guys back in December? Had 100-mile-an-hour gust. Yeah, that blizzard was awful. I remember that. I remember making an update on that back in early December before it happened. And about that disturbance in the Pacific, it's now in orange and now has a 40% chance of forming in 48 hours and a 90% chance in the next 5 days. So we see another system growing fast. I told you, the Pacific has a lot of energy right now. And it's bringing in all these hurricanes so fast and growing them rapidly into major ones. Yeah, we could see another hurricane that could be growing pretty fast into a major. Just like what happened with Darby this week. We could be seeing another hurricane in the Pacific grow so fast. And our next hurricane in the Pacific will be Hurricane Estelle. And something tells me that thing's gonna be a monster because of how filled up the Pacific is right now. And now onto the Atlantic. That disturbance that appeared over Georgia has dissipated. It's definitely not gonna turn to something now that it dissipated. Yeah, the chances were going down and everything, and it just dissipated. That disturbance is no longer there. I pretty much expected it because it was so close to the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, near Louisiana, Alabama, Florida Panhandle, Mississippi. Yeah, so with that happening, I knew it was a good turn to something. Like earlier today, its chances went down to 0 and it just vanished off. And just died off like that. Yeah, so the Atlantic might be quiet for now, but not for long. Remember, we're in a triple La Nina, so I expect the Atlantic to be pretty busy this year. And with more landfalling hurricanes. And I expect a lot more in the Pacific also. Yeah, I expect both oceans to be busy this year. Especially because of the triple La Nina. Especially the Atlantic, and that also favors more hurricanes to make landfall on the east coast of the United States. So we definitely need to be keeping our eye on this. So as I was saying, we definitely need to be keeping our eye on this season because it's gonna get wicked. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this thing. That disturbance might be gone, but a lot more is coming. I just know it. Just wait until we get into August. And before September gets here, it's just gonna ramp up just like that. And we can see a lot more hurricanes, or even stronger hurricanes, and a lot more making landfall. And I say the same with the Pacific now because of all the energy in that ocean, and it's bringing all these strong hurricanes in the middle of July. So we need to keep an eye on this, and I guess that's it. Bye.